So when it comes to marriage, you probably will think about getting a divorce or being alone multiple times.
Every day.
Multiple times. But then you realize you're like, well.
Every day of my damn life. God damn, I spent too much time with this woman. 7 years? Shit.
It's only been 7 years. I've talked to people who've been together for 30 plus years.
Only 7?
And they tell me the same thing.
Damn.
Everyone's like, yeah, I literally think about leaving this person.
I don't know if I can make it to 7 years. Shit.
But yeah, like I hate the dude. I'm so sick of him. The next video is gonna be he moved out by himself.
No.
And family channels! And family channels! And family channels! Hello and welcome to Influencer Police, a place where we expose the lies, the cheating, and the dirty ways of these filthy influencers. Today's suspect, the Ace family. I'm Chief Coconut, and today I'm joined by Detective Doodleberry. Let's get into it. Alright people, I got a lot to say about this whole Ace family divorce.
Say who you are.
This is Detective Doodleberry, and I am here to read the Ace family to filth a little bit.
Woo!
This video is going to be about some of the reactions that the Ace family is getting after they announced their divorce about a week ago. So we're going to get into it a little bit. So for some of you motherfuckers that are wondering, who the fuck is the Ace family?
Yep.
Who is that? Who is this? Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. The Ace family is Austin McBroom and his now ex-wife, Catherine McBroom, and their 3 little children. Austin McBroom, I don't know, like, honestly what he is or where he came from, but what he is basically is a wannabe Walmart Chris Brown. Minus the singing talent and the dancing talent.
And the looks.
He's just kind of like the where's my hug at guy.
No, he's the Temu Chris Brown.
He's basically what he is though, for real, is he's like a wannabe basketball player, and that's kind of like what his past is. He's like this college basketball player who never made it to the league, so instead he knocked up a girl and created a family channel. So these two have a family channel called the Ace family. I don't know what Ace means, so don't ask me.
And also, we don't like peace to the kids. Like, this is nothing about the kids.
This isn't really about the kids. I don't like these people. Let me preface that before we go any further. I don't like these people. I don't care for them. I don't respect them.
Honestly, save the kids.
I feel bad for their kids. Honestly, they're like exploited children. And yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like them. And I don't know every single detail and fact about them either. So don't be jumping on my nuts in the comments.
And facts about this channel, whatever.
If you really want to get into all the details on your own, you can easily Google the Ace family scandals and a million articles will pop up with details and dates, I promise.
We will be mentioning some in here though, believe me.
Alright, so first we're going to talk about basically how these two got together a little bit. So in an interview with Power 106 Los Angeles, Austin McBroom said that the two met at a dinner party back in 2015. While he thought she was head over heels and confessed his love after a few dates, red flag, Catherine wasn't there yet and started to ignore him. She says, quote, "I just wasn't used to like things happening so quick and things being so real so quick." This girl is like such an airhead.
She is so annoying and dumb.
I think she just like pretends like she's annoying and dumb though, but really she's a conniving snaky hoe.
In my opinion,
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Alleged.
Can I say something about this bitch? In my opinion, allegedly, I don't find her attractive. I'm like, no. It's the eyes for me. They're just not doing it.
Oh, for me, it's the full face full of Botox. She looks like a puff pastry. But do you? Anyway, so back to their origin story. So, in a YouTube video, Catherine said that she didn't believe their relationship would last, even though Austin continued to pursue her. Okay. So, anyways, they ended up in a relationship, and she said, I didn't think it would last as long as it has, or that it's going to be. And this is the thing. This is the reason why. It's because when we met, every single relationship leading to that point has always ended. And so my initial thought was, it's probably not going to last, just because every other time hasn't. And it was at the point in my life where I was like, I think I'm going to be single forever.
Yeah, I felt that.
Me too. I felt that on a spiritual level, Catherine.
Yeah, like, we feel you, girl.
I felt you on that one, so...
You're right about that one, bitch. There. Yeah.
Anywho. So, keep in mind, like I said, they got together, they started dating in 2015, okay?
The first date was at Nobu?
Damn, y'all did y'all research for real.
Oh, we were there.
It was Nobu.
It was
Nobu.
An expensive first date, my man.
It is, but you know, she deserves it.
She's worth it.
She's worth it.
You knew right away?
I knew.
At dinner?
Not even at the dinner. I knew as soon as I met her.
Where did you guys meet?
We met at a...
It was a handshake, and that was pretty much it.
And that's how I knew, though.
Hey, she wants to make that very clear.
Right, exactly. Come on now. She knew what it was. So, yeah, so we met at a little, like, party dinner thing. All-white little party dinner. Got there, shook her hand, and she was thinking about me ever since. Now, the funny thing was, it was like a month or two went by.
We knew who we were. Like,
Yeah, we both follow each other on Twitter.
Yeah.
Who said I love you first?
That's me. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
It's usually the dude.
It is.
Why?
Did she say it? Because the girls don't want to scare the guy, so they wait.
You know, the funny thing was, I said
like
I
hearing
loved
I'm
you,
pregnant.
and she acted like she didn't hear me. That's the crazy thing.
Oh, so she said what? So you had to repeat it?
Nah, she just kind of ignored it, and I was like, I
Oh,
love you. Yeah,
I know,
she was
listen.
like, damn.
I wasn't used to that, to be honest.
Why not?
I just wasn't used to, like, things happening so quick and things being so real so quick.
How quick was it?
Yo, our relationship was
it
quick.
Was quick.
Like,
It was
So-
quick.
Okay, 2015, like, I guess it's a long time ago, but why does it feel like yesterday to me?
I
Like-
have no idea. It does not feel like yesterday
Like,
to me.
it just seems
That's like
like
a decade ago.
It's a decade ago, but it doesn't feel like a decade ago. Like, I don't know. It's so weird to me. Like, I don't know. It just trips me out.
Okay, so they started dating in 2015, all right? Okay, so their daughter, Elle, their first daughter, was born in 2016. So he knocked this girl up quickly, okay? All right, so their first daughter, Elle, after she was born on May 28th, 2016, the couple's first ever YouTube video was posted on July 27th, 2016.
Wait a minute. So, when was the daughter born? May?
She was born in May.
And-
They posted their first video on YouTube July. And they started dating in 2015, and that's 2016.
Wow.
So they moved real quick,
Oh
y'all.
my gosh, she was just like a couple months old.
I don't think any of us are really surprised by this divorce, honestly. Like, I've seen a lot of people online acting upset about it, and I'm so confused about that.
Okay, those are the same people that like care
Support
about Taylor
Ariana Grande.
Swift. You know what? They're probably the same people who still like Colleen Ballinger. I mean, like,
Okay,
let's be
do
real.
people really... Is there people that like her?
Yeah.
I've never seen that, besides JoJo Siwa.
Well, I guess like her comments on her YouTube, like
those have to be like bots, right?
I think probably a couple are real, and then like the rest are bots.
Like, what is
probably,
there to like
allegedly.
about her? Like, there's no talent.
There's literally nothing to like about that woman. She is an alleged groomer.
Anyways, back to these bum bitches.
Bum ass oh bitch.
All right, so these two ended up having 2 more kids after their first daughter, and they basically just were this family channel from then on out. And they are constantly, you know, showing their kids, filming the kids. It's giving... Who's that crazy family that just got arrested?
Ruby Frankie. Wait, what the fuck is her family channel? Oh, 8 Passengers.
I do not like these family channels. I think they're so creepy and weird.
I do not like them.
If my family, like, thinking about, like, if my family had a family channel when I was growing up, ew, oh my god, ew, no.
Okay, if my family had a family channel growing up, I would not be alive.
Me either. Talk about embarrassing. Like
That is
all
embarrassing.
those awkward phases
No.
you go through. Like, no, that just sounds horrible.
Oh wait, I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am.
Are you okay? What the fuck is that?
That's because I don't like family channels.
Well, I don't either, but back to this bitch who had something to say.
Back to this bitch that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
I've seen so many people online after this divorce was announced, just like bandwagoning the fuck out of Catherine McBroom. Like all of a sudden, so many people online are showing Catherine McBroom so much love, and everyone is just assuming that she divorced this man, which she probably did, let's be real. But y'all are assuming at the end of the day.
But beyond that, I mean, this man has been like caught cheating on this woman like so many times, it's laughable.
There's been so many like alleged rumors of so many girls coming out and accusing this man of like flirting with them or full on cheating on Catherine with them or going out to the clubs and doing crazy shit in LA. There's been so many stories about this guy just acting like he's the single, fatherless person.
Austin McBroom is from the Ace family and has a super popular family channel on YouTube with his wife Catherine Pays. But from what we're hearing, he just cheats on her, allegedly, and Tana Mojo had a lot to say, just watch.
Time Austin McBroom was cheating on Catherine, and the girl he was cheating on her with left a lipstick in his car, and I'm sitting in the car with Jake, and we get a call from Catherine or Austin or whoever the fuck, we answer it, and it's Austin bawling his eyes out and Catherine absolutely screaming, holding this lipstick inside of their car, and she's screaming and she's like, "It's the lipstick, Tana's. Austin says the lipstick's Tana's, blah blah blah." Austin's bawling. My dumbass thinks that the right thing to do at the time is save the kids, save the kids. So I lie to Catherine. I'm like, "This is my lipstick." It wasn't my lipstick, Catherine. I'm really sorry, but we team Bryce out here on God, so. Another time, Austin hired 4 of my friends as his nannies, and when Catherine would leave, he would sleep with all of them, and then told her that they were all his nannies, and it was a fake nanny company, and I just...
Just for some context, Austin is the guy who boxed Bryce during the TikTok/YouTube boxing match, and we don't know if it's true, but when Austin was asked about the cheating, just watch what he did.
I gotta ask. Every month there's cheating rumors about you going on. You never address it. Is there a reason why?
And then this podcast exposed him and also talked about it.
Yo, can we just expose them?
Yes. I can.
Can you expose like at least a couple?
I've had some like
who's
big...
a big Austin McBroom.
Stop!
Austin McBroom. I thought that guy had a family and a married man.
So did I, dude. So did I.
Yeah, I gotta fuck you, Austin.
I just will never understand cheaters.
But before we get into Catherine and all that, we have to like also mention that they're scam artists.
They are.
They're huge scam artists.
Well, that's why I'm bringing it up. I'm like, y'all are so quick to just like hop on this bitch's like titty. And I'm just like, okay, why though? She was just as much involved with all of their scams and scandals and everything the fuck else. Like, she's just as evil and crooked as Austin.
And their fucking wedding, they were like planning to do this like big wedding and have all their fans like be able to join in. They literally wanted to rent out the Staples Center or Dodger Stadium, make it a pay-per-view and have it like live on their YouTube and like monetize it. And that was her idea.
This place is so big that we could probably try and have our entire Ace family with us. Like 20 to 40,000 people here.
What?
You know it could fit it. It might be a little hectic and outrageous, but...
That would be insane. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but I just had an epiphany, okay? So he said that we should have all of our Ace family members at our wedding.
Or at least try to have as many of you there as possible.
Not kidding, whatever, right? We're just, because we think of the craziest things that we actually do. But then I thought of something, and like, tell me if this is a good idea or not in the comments, okay? What if we did our wedding at the Dodgers Stadium?
Y'all want to have a wedding at the Dodgers Stadium? If this doesn't scream money grab, I don't know what does. And the one thing that just proves to me that this is just like an upcoming scam is the fact that Catherine had to add that little part in there, which I didn't show to you guys. So she's like, oh, what if there's a way that we can make this event where people could just come for free? And you can see the stress on Austin's face. He's like, yeah, we're gonna have to be very strategic about that. Like, he even said, no, we need to collect these people's money. And for the people that don't see the problem with this, I'm gonna explain it to you very clearly. It's one thing if you want to share this beautiful experience with your audience, because they did make a good point in a way where they're like, hey, you saw us in our journey. We want to share this beautiful moment with you guys. However, 90% of their audience is children. Why do you really want to make such a big event full of children? Y'all see where I'm getting at? And I'm sorry, I call bullshit when Catherine says, out of nowhere, I had an epiphany. No, you didn't. I'm pretty sure they thought about this idea for a while now. Like, I'm sorry, they're trying to find any way possible to make money. And the fact that this beautiful moment that they should be sharing with each other and they're trying to find a way to profit out of it, it's just, it speaks volumes.
Also, she was like a scam artist with like a skincare line, 1212 Gateway. And like, what exactly happened with that one?
Okay, so she released this like skincare line and she was basically promoting it. She obviously was working with a company. She's not that impressive.
No.
She's not that impressive. So anyways, she was working with this company and she was allegedly creating this new skincare line. And
Which sucked.
Super highly requested. Here's an esthetician's opinion on 1212 Gateway Skincare by Catherine McBroom. Organic ingredients. The first lie. Here's the cleanser. PEG and unnecessary microplastic contaminated with toxic chemicals. Fragrance, a big no. Exylethylglycerin and pheno-X-ethanol should be at the very bottom of the list if they're in something. So noted that. The Sunray Beauty Oil. This is a pretty basic facial oil. It is not anything fancy at all. The eye cream. There's definitely some irritating things in here. Butylene glycol can be irritating. Carb bomber is a microplastic. Polysorbates are a no. And why are you putting benzyl alcohol, a drying and stripping alcohol, in an eye cream? The moisturizer. Again, benzyl alcohol, why? Sodium hydroxide can be irritating. This is just not great. It's a no from me.
Anyways, it was a flop.
Toxic.
Flopzilla.
The toxic gossip train.
Oh, wow. Anywho, so if you know anything about Catherine McBroom, she's one of those girls that pretends like she's very spiritual and like she's in tune with like vibes.
Ew.
And like she'll like post all kinds of like weird spiritual things on her Snapchat.
Shit. And she's always talking about psychedelics. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Okay, like no hate to people who are actually like spiritual, like do you. I totally respect that. But for her, it feels kind of forced in my opinion.
No. You can't be on psychedelics and then say you love God. You can't be like doing all this like shit and then talk about God.
Oh, I don't know if she did she do that? Oh,
Yes!
they do talk about God, don't they?
Yes, they do. Like while they're tripping on a mushroom and it's like, no,
she said she does mushrooms?
Work. She says she does a lot of fucking shit.
Catherine's on shrooms?
Allegedly, in my opinion, bleep that out.
I mean, like I said, to each their own, but the reason I bring that up was because she was kind of promoting the skincare as like something similar to that. Okay, so why I say about psychedelics is because allegedly when you take psychedelics, demons enter your spirits and it's just like bad vibes. So usually people that are godly women, like Catherine say, don't take psychedelics because it enters demons into their presence. Oh boy. Okay, look, I've maybe have done some shrooms before and I did not have any demons enter my body.
I have also, and there was demons.
Okay, Miss Girl, you had a bad trip. I had a really like chill trip, so the demons left.
Demons are out and they're about.
Anywho, so back to this girl, Catherine. So she basically released this skincare line, and when she was advertising it, she was kind of advertising it as this like, kind of like this clean girl vibe, like
yeah,
brand. And when the product actually came out, people looked at the formula and they figured out that she actually stole it from another company. So there was already this product that was out, and it was the CBD product. And so basically Catherine took their formula and just took out the CBD and then released that as her product. She didn't add anything else new to it, I'm pretty sure, allegedly. She just literally took out the CBD and sold that product like that.
And also, this formula is really, really bad, toxic, lackluster, and she obviously doesn't care about skincare, or she's really unknowledgeable to ever release such a fucking formula. So this girl's just a scam artist up the wazoo, and that is a cash grab, bitch.
So not only was it a cash grab, but when people figured this out, they started quickly calling her out for this whole thing being a scam, allegedly. And people were like, oh, this is just another one of the McBroom scams. So when Catherine got wind of this reaction, she apparently went on to this company's social media page, this 1212 Gateway social media pages, and she changed all the passwords to the social media accounts so that the company she worked with couldn't access them, couldn't promote the product. And she also stopped promoting the product herself. She kind of just went completely silent on the product.
That she created this brand 1212 Gateway, and it doesn't seem like 1212's in Catherine's life anymore. So Catherine's had a divorce from the brand. Let's go ahead and talk about this lawsuit with Catherine and 1212 Gateway because it's messy. Also, 1212 Gateway, I am waiting for your offer. But anyways, they're currently in a lawsuit and they're suing Catherine for breaching her contract because they had an agreement. They were previously in another lawsuit. They agreed, and then that agreement was broken. So now here's another lawsuit. So just anyone buying 1212 Gateway anymore? Like, I don't think anyone's ordering anything. This is their defense. So they claim that 1212 Gateway's accusations of Catherine's behavior, like taking over the passwords, is a violation of a confidential settlement agreement that they had previously. Defendants say that the settlement bars claims relating to misappropriating passwords and, quote, attempting a coup. So Catherine literally taking over. So there's a lot of shady things happening in this lawsuit, and I do think that TBL needs to continue defending themselves because what she did was wrong, and they had a huge opportunity, which makes me upset for them.
And so this company was like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, we're in a contract. You cannot just change the passwords to the social media. Like, we have money invested in this. We are losing money. This is insane.
And I could have sworn it was like passwords to even more than just the socials, like actual business stuff. I could think, allegedly, I think it was really bad.
So this company sued her ass, and they wanted the money that she was taking away from them by doing this weird shit. Did they win the lawsuit?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I have a feeling they probably settled out of court, but
Probably.
like we said, we don't have all the facts, but we do know that this girl scammed with her fucking skincare line. And I don't know why y'all bitches are so quick to forget about these fucking scams that this family has done. Shall we get into the Ace Fest?
Wow, yep. The infamous Ace Fest. The scam fest of the century.
So this was a scam fest thrown by the Ace family. So the Ace Fest was this festival or this Ace family event that these people basically hyped the fuck up and in so many different ways. So one of the ways was this event was literally described on the event website as Disneyland meets Coachella.
Oh my gosh.
And Austin said that himself multiple times on their YouTube channel when they were talking about this event. He kept saying this is going to be like Disneyland meets Coachella.
Like, they are so cringe. It like makes me like want to take a shower.
It was also advertised on the website as maybe the last Ace family event.
They're so disgusting cringe.
So when they were talking about this festival on their YouTube and like, you know, trying to like get people excited about it, they were basically telling people that this might be their last event they're ever going to throw, and every event that they sells out in seconds. So they were really trying to get people to like buy tickets really quickly.
Oh my gosh.
So they had two different ticketing options. So they had a silver ticketing option and a gold ticketing option. So the silver ticket was $299, and it allowed guests to go on free rides and play free games. So when you bought that ticket, you did get to bring 2 other people with you. So, like, I guess. But $299 is crazy.
That is insane.
For what the event actually was, like...
Oh my gosh.
You could have just... I don't even know. You could have bought so many other tickets to different events for $299 and actually had, like, bang for your buck.
Yeah, and, you know, a little shade to the H3H3 podcast who went there and, like, were having a good time. It's like, I get the joke and shit, but also it's like, they just scammed their fans out of so much money and, like, lied to them. And it's like, even to pretend like you're having a grand, jolly old time, it's like, can we focus on reality here? Because they said it's Disneyland meets Coachella, and they also said that there's a wildlife, like, reserve coming, and, like, everyone gets, like, free prizes and, like, food and shit. And then everyone just got 1 ticket for 1 prize, and the prizes were, like, boof-ass shit, and, like...
like 99-cent store fucking stuffed animals.
99-cent stuffed toy animals, and then, like, if you have, like, 1,000,000 tickets, you can get, like, some old boof-ass merch. Like, not
like
even,
the merch that they couldn't sell.
Like, merch they couldn't sell from, like, fucking probably, like, when they started their fucking channel. And it's like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Anyways, so the second ticket option was the gold ticket. And that would get you a +4. But it was also supposed to give you... It was supposed to be valid for all Ace Family events throughout 2022. Like, how many events are y'all even having? The fuck?
Literally.
And it was supposed to include Austin McBroom's upcoming fight that year. And every VIP pass member was supposed to get an exclusive wedding gift from the couple who planned to marry at some point toward the end of that year. So this was in 2022. They never had a wedding. There was no wedding gifts that were given out to those people.
Ace Fest was in 2022?
Uh-huh.
Wow, time flies.
Time flies.
Can I say something about that?
Hold on. Before you say something, Jesus Christ. They also advertised people to... They also tried to, like, lure people into buying tickets by also saying that of the 5,000 tickets being sold, 2 random VIP pass holders would be picked to actually attend their wedding.
Which never happened.
They never had a wedding. So, like, they had so many different ways of trying to bait people into this fucking event. Like, Disneyland meets Coachella. You might come to our wedding if you buy a VIP pass for $500. And if y'all have seen what that festival actually turned out to be, it looked like... I don't even know, like, your local street fair, like...
It looked worse.
It looked like...
It looked worse.
A library block party or some shit. I don't even know, like, it was not worth $500 a ticket, I'll tell you that.
And I'm pretty sure that the food, like, didn't accept card or something, like, only cash. Or, like, there was something with the food.
It's giving, like, neighborhood block party.
That would be funner and better. But, okay... So while the Ace Fest was going down, like, I was, like, submerged in the drama and tea, and I was just, like, watching, like, people going live that were there, and there were these 2 girls that I was watching who were, like, smaller creators, and I would just like to shout them out, which I don't remember their names, but I donated money for them to eat tacos there, and that's my story. I sent these bitches, like, $40. And, like, I only had, like, $5 to my name. But, like, I was like, shout out to you.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah. I love you.
So, let's also not forget, in 2021, they had other lawsuits as well. And these ones were about the YouTubers versus TikTokers boxing event that Austin McBroom pretty much tried to throw himself, okay? Like, he tried to, like, create this event by himself. So, months after the boxing event, which... he was sued for by several participants because he never paid them.
Wow.
He basically got all these YouTubers and TikTokers that were, like, pretty famous at the time, and he promised them a lot of money for being in this fight. He hyped up the fight. He said it was going to be, like, the biggest pay-per-view event ever. all this crap. Long story short, it was not. It flopped. And he wasn't even able to pay, like, his fight with Bryce Hall, who I'm pretty sure he promised, like, $4 million or something crazy. And none of the participants, like, got any money, basically. So they all pretty much sued him. So months after the boxing event, Austin was sued again for $200,000 by the city of Beverly Hills after hosting an unsanctioned gathering of Ace Family fans for a YouTube takeover parade.
Basically, the city of Beverly Hills sued Austin after they said that they held unsanctioned gathering of the Ace Family fans for a YouTuber takeover parade. And the city was looking for $225,000 in damages. So they took Austin to court, and they actually didn't go to court till this month. See, shit takes forever to go through the court system, man. But anyways, he lost his lawsuit and owes a little over $25,000 to the city, which is not that much, honestly.
Compared to what they were searching for?
Yeah, compared to what they were trying to look for, he got off pretty easy. And of course, he did what he does best and did not appear in court.
That is just fucking crazy. Like,
it's crazy because it's like, before they even throw the Ace Fest, he tries to throw this whole other event. It flops. He's in lawsuits for it. She's in lawsuits for her own company. Like, everything they're doing is just flopping. They're getting sued. Like, how are they even alive?
And how do they even have fans to, like, do a parade with? Like, y'all, like, need, like, therapy. Like, that's all I have to say. Like, a lot of y'all need extensive therapy. But let me say this. Now that we are done with... Okay, we've talked about some of their scams. Like, they're fucking scammers. But, okay. So, Catherine McBroom is a motherfucking scamming bitch. Okay, so let's jump into why you shouldn't support this Teletubby-looking bitch-ass Catherine McBroom. Or should I say McFart?
Are you kidding me?
Who shops for her children at Scams R Us?
Okay, look. I've seen a lot of people online immediately supporting and backing Catherine for separating from Austin. And I get it. Austin is so cringe and really annoying. And sometimes he gives the vibes that he's like the ringleader of all their scams. But she was just as equally as involved with him, with all the scams and everything, all the controversies. This girl ain't shit.
No, she's not shit.
So I don't know why y'all are all jumping on this bandwagon of like, oh my god, go Catherine. Like, Catherine's that bitch. She's gonna go back to Michael B. Jordan. Catherine's that bitch. Wow, she finally left his dusty ass. We've been waiting for you, girl.
Wait, and then let's not forget that the moment she announced her divorce, she went and refollowed Michael B. Jordan.
I looked that up and I don't know if that's actually true.
Really? Let's look really quick.
I think that was a rumor.
I don't know.
Anyways, while you pull that up, I also just want to say I've also seen a lot of people, while they're siding with Catherine, they're also trying to make this situation where it's like, oh, Catherine and Shyla should team up together and do a tell-all about the McBrooms. Have you guys lost your minds? Like, have you forgotten about everything that has happened with this Ace family? Did you forget that Catherine McBroom, like, bullied the fuck out of Shyla? And if you don't know who Shyla is, Austin McBroom has a brother named Landon, a younger brother, who is also an influencer. And Landon used to be married to this woman named Shyla, and they had a baby together. Actually, were they married?
Who?
Were Shyla and Landon married or just dating?
I don't know, actually.
I don't know if they were married,
I don't
but
think
they were definitely, like, seriously dating. They had a baby together, and they had their own family channel as well, kind of just playing off the Ace family a little bit. Shyla ended up coming out one day, and she was done with Landon, and she had a lot to say about it. She came out, and she spoke her piece, and she basically said, allegedly, that Landon McBroom was abusive and was just this kind of alleged psychopath towards her. He would try to, like, kidnap their daughter sometimes, or he would get his family involved with the daughter in, like, negative ways where they would try to, like, basically kidnap this daughter. and just weird things like that. Okay, so Shyla came out and she tried to expose all of this.
Shyla talks about her abusive relationship with Landon.
After my daughter was born, everything changed. In this relationship, it's almost like I had like blinders on. Couldn't see what was really going on. But once I had my daughter, I was able to see things in a whole new light. And I realized just how bad my relationship with her father was. I learned what abuse was. I knew what abuse looked like growing up and seeing it from my parents, but I thought if it wasn't exactly like that, or if the fighting or the abuse wasn't daily, then maybe it wasn't abusive. It was just a sometimes thing.
She just gave her side of the story, and immediately after, the entire McBroom family, including Catherine, immediately denied everything she said. They tried to make her seem like she was just this crazy bitch making all this shit up. She just wants their money and their clout. They really think that everyone wants their clout. It's like, what clout? Like your family channel clout? Like, I think if Shyla wanted good clout, she would seek elsewhere. Like, be so for real with yourself. You are not the end all be all. You're a fucking YouTube family channel
that like a lot of people don't even like. And also, Shyla refers to Catherine McFart as Regina George.
I can get on here and say what I want to say because they got on the internet as a whole unit and bullied me and lied for like years. So that's my business. But, you know, generally it is sad when a family is like breaking up. It's sad. It's going to be a change for the kids. I hope they're doing well. Yeah, but I think they should stay together. I think they're the same person. They deserve each other. And they're like a perfect match in my book. Yeah, people are saying, like, you guys should link up and... Yeah. This woman has been a Regina George mean girl to me since I was 18 years old. And I look back and I'm like, why did I tolerate that? A mean girl to me for years. And then hides behind the guise of like spirituality and like holier than thou. And that is just very, it's like a lack of, I think honestly, it has to do with having like a personality disorder, if I had to guess, like a sociopath. And then when you do psychedelics, I think it makes you develop like a godlike complex. And then you're just really lost in the sauce. And then when no one around you holds you accountable for anything, you guys are just like, everybody's lost in the sauce. Everybody's living in the same delusion. And like,
so another Colleen Ballinger bitch.
Definitely, and like y'all are so quick to forget that Catherine McBroom was one of the main people in that situation who was completely dogging on Shyla.
They got on the internet
She
as a whole
pretty much said allegedly that Shyla's just fucking crazy and that we shouldn't believe a damn word she says. And clearly, like, no, girl, I don't. Shyla is low-key crazy. Like, you can tell just by her social media posts. She seems a little unhinged sometimes.
She seems crazy but funny.
Like, she can be a little unhinged sometimes. Like, not to the worst, but
you know who also can be unhinged?
She wasn't lying, though. She wasn't lying about what had happened to her. Like, she even had some evidence of some of these situations. She had videos or recordings, like voice recordings. She gave us receipts. And these people still tried to like tell her that she's just a fucking liar. So for everybody coming out and being like, oh my god, the girls need to get together, shut the fuck up. Catherine McBroom is not a girl's girl.
No, she's not a girl's girl. She's a motherfucking Teletubby. And let me tell you one thing. I am Team Shyla. You wanna know unhinged, bitch? I'm unhinged. And I'm a support my unhinged sister, Shyla. Bitch, I'm on your team, bitch.
I agree. I so agree. And like, if it was true what they said about Shyla, if she really was doing all that for clout, I think we would be seeing so much more of Shyla. Like,
around you holds you
she's not extremely private, but she is 1,000% more private than they are. Like, she's clearly not clout chasing out here.
Also, she like stopped showing her daughter, and like,
yes,
that like, yeah, this bitch
respect.
Respect, bitch.
I respect Shyla for that. Their daughter's soul, like, after this whole thing went down, she basically made the decision that they were not going to show her on camera anymore. No social media posts, nothing. Like, the face needs to be blurred out or just not there at all. And she even made Landon do this too. So it just kind of goes to show, like, intentions here, people. The McBroom family was trying to cover up their image. They don't give a fuck about Shyla. They don't give a fuck that Landon treated her like shit. They don't care.
Now, did you guys see that Shia LaBeouf called out Landon McBroom, exposed the truth, and had this to say?
Looking back, things were pretty much always verbally abusive, but became physical once we moved in together. I didn't know the knowledge or understanding. It wasn't popular or common like now for people to talk about things like this in public or private. I thought this was love, that it should hurt, that it could be hard and come with scars along the way. I didn't even know the word narcissist. This was the day I realized this wasn't normal. I tried to walk away from an argument and he choked me so hard. His nails, those long, dirty nails, drew blood. He pinned me down and left bruises. I was late meeting my friend and mom at the mall. I lied and told them my dog had done it, the Chihuahua. This was the day that I started emailing myself the photos about the abuse because he would go through my phone. Thank God I did. I had confided in my ex's stepmom what happened and asked her to talk to his dad. In my mind, I didn't want to get him in trouble. I just want him to get help and not hurt me. He had only cried at the fact that other people knew what he did. Please do not give second chances. Verbal abuse will turn physical. The smashed walls and pictures will become you. If it happens once, it will happen again. Please learn from me. I'm begging. I can say I didn't know myself and didn't love myself. I felt like I wasn't good enough or smart enough or capable enough to thrive on my own.
These are not good people.
Oh, and another thing about that Landon McFart is this motherfucker.
Say fart one more time, nasty.
Fart. So
You're nasty.
This motherfucker. So Landon McFart allegedly has a pregnancy fetish. And
what the fuck? I don't know where she got this, y'all.
No, literally, like, it is known. If you know, you know. So he literally has a pregnancy fetish, allegedly, and, like, will always repost Shyla being pregnant to this day. And every single girlfriend he dates, he tries to get them knocked up immediately because he literally has, like, a pregnancy fetish.
I think you mentioned this earlier.
No, I think I mentioned it in, like, one of the recordings that got deleted.
Oh, okay, well.
Because we have been trying to record this video a million times, and every single time it gets deleted. So this is like the 11th recording.
Sorry if we're like all over the map, because we are.
We are literally all over the map. It is crazy.
It is crazy. And this video is not about Landon McBroom or Shyla, but I also would like to add in, just for the last little portion about them, that Landon went through cancer and chemotherapy and all this just shit. Like, I feel so bad that he had to go through that. Like, no one should have to go through that. But Shyla held it down for him during that time. She stayed with him during his cancer. She was there for him during all of those things. So, like, for that family to come back and attack her, it's just so telling. It's so gross. It's like, they don't even care about their own niece's baby mama. So I don't know why y'all are supporting these people. And be so for real with yourself. You really think that Michael B. Jordan is gonna get back with Catherine McBroom?
Oh, yeah, I just looked and I don't see that she followed him, so maybe it was a rumor.
That was a rumor.
Well, it would have been, like, savage.
That would have been really savage, but it's like...
But also pathetic.
It would be pathetic.
It would be so pathetic.
I don't see her making a move like that. She's not, like, a young child. And, like, there's no way in hell, people, that Michael B. Jordan and Catherine McBroom are going to be together again.
Never. And she's embarrassed herself.
If you actually do, your research... They were never actually a couple, I believe. I read this whole Reddit theory that he was also seeing other girls during that time. So I don't know if that couple was as legit as y'all are making it out to be. And, like, yeah, good for her. She, like, had her, like, 5 minutes with, like, a real celebrity. But that doesn't make her shit. That doesn't make her worth anything. That doesn't make her, like, oh, we need to support her. Like, I get it. Girls supporting girls, women supporting women. But this is not the case here. This is a scammer.
Not the case. And I'm like, was this bitch a yacht girl? Is that how she, like...
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. I'm questioning, allegedly, was she
I wouldn't
a yacht
surprised.
girl?
When she was, like, before the Ace family, she was giving, like, yacht girl vibes.
That's what I'm suspecting.
Like, how'd she meet Michael B. Jordan?
That's
Probably
what
a yacht.
I'm saying.
Like, yeah. I think I've seen pictures of her on a yacht, like, multiple times. Like, and from like, a while ago.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm honestly, like, not trying to be, like, super rude and mean, but, like, she's giving me Teletubby.
You've said that like 50 times.
Well, that's what she's giving.
You know what
me.
else
I'm
she's
sick of
giving?
it.
Do you remember that like cartoon when we were kids with the trains, but they had faces?
Oh God!
I don't know what those are called, but like pull up the picture.
That is so it. That is so fucking
What
it.
is with you women? Like, I mean, I'm a woman, but what is with you bitches and like filling your face up with filler? Like,
to the point of like, no.
It looks like if I just like pinched your cheek, you would explode filler all over me.
It's like people are taking it way too far. Like, you don't have like high cheekbones. Just get over it.
Just get over it. Like, just accept like who you are and what you have. Like, we don't all need to look the exact same.
No, yeah.
It's
people
crazy.
People are taking it way too far.
Well, she's definitely one of those people. And like her face looks like it had some potential too. Like, I don't like that it's so puffed up. But that's besides the motherfucking point. The point is, people, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Sit the fuck down.
Sit the fuck down.
And stop giving these people free passes. Oh, big deal. She divorced a fucking cheating, loser, scumbag wannabe. Are we seriously gonna praise her for that? Are you guys serious right now?
Yeah.
Like, she should have actually left that man a long time ago. And this is the same woman who exploits her children online.
Yup.
As soon as they come out of her womb, they're on the Ace Family. I would never want my whole childhood and all of my awkward stages put on the internet like that with 18 million subscribers sitting there watching it. That is fucking weird.
Yeah, hell no. Hell fucking no. She is allegedly, I'm just gonna say allegedly so we're not sued, a child exploiter.
And in my opinion, like, there's somewhat of a difference between a child actor and a family channel child.
Yeah.
An actor, they're acting. We're not seeing their daily life with their parents in their home.
Yeah.
We're not seeing that shit. They're acting. And yeah, those kids get fucked over and all kinds of things happen to them. So, you know, but a family channel, it just feels like 10 times more invasive. It's so personal.
Save the children.
2024, save the children. We seriously need to band together on the internet and abolish these family channels. Free these children.
Free the children.
Until they are 13, 14, 15, old enough to open their own social media account without a parent's permission or a parent being on their socials. Kim Kardashian and North, I'm looking at you.
We're looking, bitch.
As much as I love those two, I'm looking at you.
I don't like them.
I do, but it's like, just stop. Just like let your children grow up and make that decision for themselves. If you and Catherine wanted to have your own couples channel, pop off. But we don't need you to be feeding us your fucking 2-year-old children. It's just really weird. And the things that they've done with the children in the videos.
Yep. Like,
just weird
for the
stuff.
P words of the world to see. Like, they're just feeding the P words like they're sick fantasies. Like, y'all are sick.
Sick.
Y'all make me sick.
Sick and tired. And also, if my father took me into a Spencer's, handed me a DICK lollipop.
That was his niece, by the way, just to clear the record.
Okay. If my uncle took me into Spencer's and gave me a DICK lollipop and put it in my mouth, let me put it in my mouth because I'm a child and I don't know any better.
So bad.
I don't have a wee-wee.
And laughed about it and said not to tell anyone.
No, it's not even just about the laughing. He filmed it.
I know.
And posted it on the internet. That is basically like child pornography in a way. It's
it is.
You're having this small child put this DICK into their mouth, whether it's fake or not. It's extremely inappropriate. You know how easy that would be to fucking Photoshop a real one into her mouth then? Like, or just even, you don't even have to. That would still get a pedophile off. It's disturbing.
Like, allegedly had like some sick fantasy of like watching her like suck on it.
I could That's so creepy.
It's so creepy.
I could never do that to a child. And if that happened to me and then I grew up,
oh my gosh,
and later saw that on the internet,
I'd be so embarrassed and like creeped out.
I would freak the fuck out.
I would freak the fuck out. I'd be so like embarrassed.
That's something that like could haunt you for the rest of your life type shit.
It's haunting.
A lot of the things that they post of their children, it's like, this feels like invasive at this point.
It's so invasive. It's so disgusting. It's so like deplorable.
And it's like, I get like wanting to like post your kids maybe in like photos or whatever, you know, like I get it to some degree. I'm not saying that children just should be like never pictured on the internet or something, but filming all of these moments and posting all these videos to millions of people getting paid for them, it's like so crazy to me.
It's disgusting.
It's exploitation.
Like
your kid is fresh out of the womb. It has no choice but to be filmed and posted on the internet. It can't even speak for itself yet. It probably doesn't even know what YouTube is.
2024 and family channels.
I really think that YouTube, I'm not going to say too much because I don't want them to delete this channel, but YouTube should really step up in that regard, and they should make rules for these family channels or for having children on the internet. There should be like a time limit or just guidelines and restrictions. I mean, God, like we can barely have freedom of speech on this goddamn fucking platform.
I know, it sucks.
But you're telling me these people can just like post their children like that? That doesn't seem right.
I'm gonna hold my tongue on my real thoughts on that one. On the count of 3, me and you are going to chant "End family channels."
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. End family channels! End family channels! End family channels!
That should be the intro. That's gotta be the intro.
Oh gosh. Okay. Also, let's not forget about this dumbass family channel, the McFarts, and all their like scamming giveaways. I don't know if we mentioned that, but I'm gonna mention that one more time because these are the motherfucking alleged scammers of the motherfucking century, bitch. And I don't feel no motherfucking sympathy for their motherfucking divorce. And the only motherfucking thing I feel sympathy for in this motherfucking family is the children.
The children.
The children. Save the children.
Stop exploiting your fucking children.
Y'all are creeps.
Exploit your damn self. You're an adult. You don't need to exploit children who have no say. And then they're going to grow up and be like, why am I all over the internet? This is fucking embarrassing.
And then, like, didn't they say they want to give their family channel to their children now? Like, they're going to take over?
Yes. So, Austin McBroom was recently asked, since this divorce was announced, basically, what is the plan for the Ace Family channel now that you guys are divorced? And he said something along the lines of, well, we always planned on stopping eventually, and we always planned on passing the channel down to our kids, basically. And people did not like this.
Yeah.
People did not like that comment. It's just like, so you're exploiting your kids on purpose, and then you expect them to just, like, continue
like exploiting their lives.
It's like, are you giving them like an honest choice of like what they want to do with their life? Have you even shown them like any other like paths of life, sports, hobbies?
It's really creepy.
Like, what if they don't want to be social media influencers? What if they want to live a private life and be a fucking lawyer since your ass is always getting sued? Like, it's like, I don't know. And then he's like saying that his oldest daughter like loves the camera and like,
oh yeah,
and like wants to be on. It's like, yeah, I would imagine she thinks that she loves the camera because that's all that she's had shoved in front of her face.
Literally. And like she probably likes like the
attention that her parents get and the assurance of like her doing good on the camera because it's giving them money. Absolutely.
And like they're probably like, good job, sweetie, like here, like I'll buy you another lollipop.
Like, oh my god, you were so funny on that last vlog. We got so many views.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again, honey, and I'll buy you some Yeezy slides.
Allegedly.
And they're like, Mommy, what's a Yeezy slide? And they're like, you need the Yeezy slide.
It's like, smile more, cry more.
Don't stay in these Yeezy clothes. And that's another motherfucking thing. Like, all of these celebrities and influencers, like, they dress their children as if they're adults.
Yeah, creeps.
I'm like, these kids come out the womb more, like, dripped down than I have ever been in my life. And I'm jealous.
Also, there's, like, a thing with them,
But it's like, let kids be kids.
They're dressing their children up in, like, satanic, not like the Ace family, like, necessarily, just, like, celebrities, like, it's, like, a thing now to, like, dress their child up in, like, satanic, like, BDM, like, wait, is that what it is, BDM?
No.
What is it called? S&M? BDM. Okay, they're dressing... they're dressing...
I don't think it's that.
They're dressing their child up in, like, demonic, like, weird, inappropriate things. It's,
And
like,
not-
a fetish, like, weird thing right now.
Obviously, like, they're not all doing that, but, like...
A lot of them.
They're not all doing that, but my point was that, like, a lot of these celebrity parents will, like, kind of just, like, throw their children into, like, these name brands that are, like, popping, like, Essentials, Fear of God, Yeezy, and all those pieces are, like, expensive. Like, a pair of shorts from one of those things could be, like, $100 to, like, $200, $300. Like, it's no joke. Even for the kids, it's, like, equally as expensive. And on top of that, they keep putting them in these beige, boring colors that are, like, trendy for adults right now. It's like, maybe let your kids just be kids and let them wear a fucking Spider-Man shirt and a tutu or a fucking princess dress or whatever the fuck. Like, your kids shouldn't be, like, dripped the fuck down.
I know.
And it's like, I get if it's, like, an occasion, you're taking pictures or whatever, but it seems like it's every day for these people. Like, their children are, like, 2 years old and have, like, a personal fucking stylist.
That's, like, so, like, I remember, like, when I was a kid, like, my favorite thing would just be, like, to shop for myself and, like, pick out my own outfits and, like, create my own style and fashion.
I didn't even think about it like that. Like, bitch, I would put on a pair of soccer shorts and a pair of rain boots and, like, some crazy, like, costume or something, and I would go outside and have fun. Like, I didn't give a fuck about what I looked like.
That's what you, and, like, I was a girly girl that wanted to be a woman, like, really early, so I was like, I want to style it was scary.
You should just be a child.
Well, I didn't think of it like that.
I was a child.
You were a child, and I was like, I want to be a woman, I want my purses, I want my heels, I want to, like, style myself, but I really enjoyed styling myself. Not, like, being forced into, like, neutrals.
Oh, I used to hate being, like, dressed by my mom.
Yeah, like, no one wants that.
I'd be like, no, like, I just want to wear, like, something comfy.
Yeah.
Like, whatever I'm comfortable with.
And, like, I do wish, like, I was more, like, just being a kid and, like, less caring about, oh, I want to be a woman. But, like, that's another subject.
This whole thing is another subject, but all in all, these are not good parents.
No, allegedly, in our opinion.
In our opinion, they are not good parents, and there's a million reasons why. And you can, like I said a billion times, one quick Google search, just looking up Ace family controversies, you will find so much on their people. Like, honestly, way too much for us to even put in a video. It would probably be like a 3-hour researched video, maybe even longer. They have had scandals on scandals on scandals, scams on scams on scams. They have been called out and canceled multiple times. It's honestly insane to me that they have any relevancy at all.
Yeah, it would literally take like 3 to 4 hours.
I think the only reason they are still relevant is because most of us are just kind of praying for their downfall.
And we're just, like, exposing them, like a lot of people. That's why they stay relevant, because they stay doing dirty-ass things.
Mm-hmm.
They stay, like, in the drama because they're doing dirty-ass things, in our opinion.
And maybe that's their whole MO. And it's like, I get it. Like, some people online are just kind of, like, trolls. And, like, I respect that. But when you have the kids involved, it takes away everything. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're getting sued in multiple different directions, and these aren't little tiny $10,000 lawsuits, honey. These are millions of dollars lawsuits, like, that they're being sued for. They have been sued for millions and millions and millions of dollars. So it's like, if you really care about your kids, maybe you wouldn't scam and potentially lose all of their earnings for being on your family channel without a choice. You're making all this money off of showing your children and having little kids watch them. it's just so odd to me. It's like, what the fuck are these people's priorities? And for like these other people online to like be like, I'm so heartbroken the Ace family broke up. I'll never believe in love again. I've literally seen people say that. I'm like, girl, this was never love.
Anyone saying that needs to seek therapy right now. Go and get a therapist.
Seek therapy. Maybe even check yourself into a mental hospital.
Yeah.
Or like you obviously are like motherless and fatherless or something. Like I don't.
Something's going on in your life.
You have something going on.
You have some deep trauma, and
that relationship and that family is not it. People.
Like find God, baby. Find God.
There's probably
find the light.
There's probably like a handful of other like family-esque channels that are a lot better people. To be honest.
Yeah, but anyone that's exploiting their child is not a good person in my opinion, so...
And like I said, like, I get, like, documenting some things with your child.
Yeah, of
like,
course.
Kind of like Kian and his girl, Ayla. I think that's how you say it. I know I butchered it in the last video. Like, they just kind of, like, they don't really show their baby off too much. They just kind of do, like, in sentiments. And, like, it's not like they're documenting all of this kid's weird moments and like exploiting them to be funny. Like they just post like sweeter things and their channel's about them.
Yeah.
It's not about like, I'm gonna prank my kid today and let's see how Elle reacts.
Dude, you know what? Fuck the Ace family. I'm fucking sick of them in my fucking opinion. Fuck them.
Fuck you in my opinion,
they
bitch.
piss me off. Okay, so to wrap up this video, I'm gonna say that we're not fucking Team Catherine. Fuck Catherine!
Y'all need to let these people just die off the internet. Catherine is a weirdo.
In our opinion.
In our opinion, that bitch is a fucking weirdo.
Teletubby looking ass.
She is just as crooked, maybe even more crooked than Austin McBroom. You have to be a certain level of fucking crooked to be married to a man like that who is scamming, cheating, exploiting, and you're just sitting back and letting it go, and you're just sitting back and supporting him. You're sitting back and pretending like you're in this happy, amazing marriage and that nothing you guys do is bad, and like you're just this innocent victim couple. She is allegedly fucking evil.
Allegedly fucking evil and trash, and we do not support them or her.
He gives me like dumb vibes. Like he's not.
He's like not mentally there.
He's not. He's
allegedly.
In my opinion, he's not the smartest guy. Clearly.
No.
But with her and with women in general, we are more intelligent than men. Sorry, men, for listening, but we are.
Yeah.
And it's like she knew who she was with. She knew what was going on. She is more evil in my opinion than Austin. And I'm not saying I support Austin because I fucking don't. I never fucking would.
Team Shyla.
Team none of the motherfucking McBrooms. And if you are associated with the McBrooms, girl, get the fuck out of my face.
Get the fuck out of my face, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our video. Unless you have anything else to say.
I
Because
don't.
we've been rambling on.
I could go on and on about these whores.
I really could. Like, they pissed me the fuck off. But I'm going to end it here. We already have... This is probably a long-ass video. So please, please, please subscribe to our channel.
Please.
Please. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Help us.
Help me, Rhonda. Okay. Subscribe to our channel. So subscribe to our channel. We appreciate every single sub. I always get so excited. I'm just like, Detective Doodleberry, we got another sub. Please like the video to boost the algorithm. Please comment your thoughts on this whole situation and let's sing ourselves out.
You keep me in your orbit, but I know I'm a hard one to please. Given much importance, have you falling to your knees? Na, 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 na.
Oh, where's the chorus?
I forgot the chorus
Wait.
too.
I'm better off without.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm better off without him. I'm better off being a wild one. I'm better off than keeping 1,000. Then I'm better off not being without you. You get me in your orbit, but I know I'm a hard one to please. Give me much importance. This love will have you fall to your knees. I think about it often. That I'm better off without her. 1,000.
Michael B. Jordan.
That I'm better off not being a Mick Broom.
Mick Fart.
Ew.